Alright, look at this baby. It's a 1970 Craftsman Eager 1, which makes it a Tecumseh. Now, on the serial numbers that they give, or the numbers that they give you for Tecumseh, they only give you one digit for the decade. But I know it's not a 60, because with a 60, I was a kid. We had one when you wound the rope around and pulled it, and then the rope came off, right? And an 80 would have a different muffler, the cartridge muffler, and a removable recoil or rope wind. But the 70s has the plastic slip-on tank, just like all of them. But this one has the spark plug facing the operator. See that? And look, folks, this you don't see anymore. Off. On. So my guess is 1970. Isn't that cool? Watch this. It's ready to go. 3 pumps, is that what the factory says? Ah! Oh, got a little work to do. We'll do that right now. That's funny. That's called having an antique, right? That's when you got your old car going down the road and it does that to you. That's too bad. I want to get that on there. Please have patience with me. Do not adjust your set. There we go. Almost got her. There we go. Oh, we can do this. We can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll leave it like that. That can be fixed. Are we out of fuel? No, it's got go juice. Okay. So it's just this. No, I gotta take that apart. Operating table. I bet you it has the similar bolt pattern to the modern Tecumseh though. Oh, that's too bad. Here I wanted to show you guys. Well, I got this mower for $10. I know Mick's probably thinking, yeah, good deal. I did not have it turned off. Okay. Let's pull the tank off. They come off easy. Oh, it's slightly different. Phillips there. 5/16 there. Let's get rid of this metric stuff. I was doing a different job there. I want to just fix that primer. Oops. Good. I have to say, this is probably the oldest Tecumseh I've worked on. Now, oh, this and the oil dipstick, none of that's changed. That should just pull off. Oh, the rewind stays with it. Oh yes, it's one of those dreaded of all dreaded inbuilt rewinds. Okay, let's just have a look at that chart, at this primer bulb. I see it's been jigger rigged before. Let's make sure it doesn't have any leaks in it. Same kind of coil. So how are we going to attach that, guys? Pretty much the same governor setup. Probably start on me. I know. Use your head, Bruce. There. Now we can have a little look at this. I doubt whether it's findable in the outside world, right? Good. Okay, we can make that happen. You know what, you guys? It has the original spark plug in it. Whew, is that going to pump for me? Alright, let's get it back together again. To me, this is like finding a 68 Camaro in your shed. Not quite. Okay, so get these bolts in the back. They'll be coming off again. Tank. Front 2 bolts, 3 bolts with the clicker. But look at this, guys. It's got, I think it has the original spark plug in it. See the paint on the edge? Look at that. And even where they painted it with the clip on. Cool. Okay, well, you guys can continue watching from over there, I think. Good, the boss is in the house. Did I lose the spring? That would be a shame. Oh, here it is. Whew. Unbelievable. It even works. Stunned. Whew. I was lucky. And then we'll just put the dipstick back in. Okay. We're not grounded. We are grounded. A little bit of squirts. This should start. Put foot on thing. Well, if that's all that's wrong with it, I'm sure I can do something with a grommet, hey? So how fun is that? Except now the dipstick's leaking. That's alright. Might have just been... Oh, I hear the door. Garbage day today. You guys are probably thinking, man, it's always garbage day there. But I do the majority of my labor on Mondays. I'm going to just loosen this off and push this down. I'll start it up again, but there we see, that's just a chunk of glue. I wonder if I can push that back up there with my dexterity. Oh yeah. And then just put a piece of wire on there for now. I mean, this is a showpiece, baby. Don't laugh. I'm excited about this lawnmower. Start it up again. Should I get a piece of wire on there, or what should we do with that? I don't know what to do with it. But now I can start it without it falling down. They don't make them like that anymore. And the lawnmower that I cut lawn on was even older than that. What do you think of that, Henry? Henry, you're a little older than me. Your dad probably gave you a heck when you didn't cut the lawn, and you probably had a lawnmower like that. Let's see, in 1970 I was 14, right? Yeah, that's just a piece of epoxy or something. We'll keep that though, that might be a good template. So I got a project bench over here, we'll just add that to it. And I need to change my activity for the day. I'm getting kind of worn out. So thanks for having fun with me today, and we're going to continue on the old Tecumseh / Craftsman with the special eager engine. Thank you guys. So Mrs. P says, so how much are you going to ask for that one? She says quite excitedly. Not really excitedly, but you know what I mean, right? And I said, that one's going to stay in the family. She gets that look on her face, right? It's a 1970. Thanks again, guys. So here we are working on this old Tecumseh magnesium body lightweight lawnmower, and the primer bulb still works, right? I'll just lick my finger here. Okay, but the case is toast. It will sit in the cover, and then I can wrap a wire around it just to get it operable. But this little line is about 2 inches too short, but we don't want it flopping around in here so it'll melt. But I'm going to take that line off of there and just add one that's just a tiny bit longer. As soon as I get that started, I'll show you where that's coming off of. There! Off that little tiny post right, where are we? Right there. So now we can pull that out. We can add this one. I know using Tygon on an antique mower seems a little oddball, but my thing is to get it reliable first. Where did I put you down? Did I put you down okay? Not bad, eh? So I'm just going to plug this onto that little extruded piece of metal, what some people would call a nipple. Good. That's going to work. Now, for length. It came out and across, and I'm just going to add that much to it. So that when I put it back together, let's just triple check that. Yeah, that should work. And I put the, oh, we gotta have a look at the plug, you guys. Now, I don't know, I don't think this has been painted more than once, ever. So look at that spark plug. I mentioned it last time, is the original plug. So let's just get a, I believe it's a 3/4. And take that 1970 plug out of there, because it's got body paint the same color as the mower. And I doubt, oh, it's a biggie. I bet you it's a CJ8. I don't think anybody's painted it, like I said. Oh, that's perfect. And you know, look at how it's been running. I'd say that's absolutely perfect for an old plug, eh? Champion RJ17LM. There you go. Not a 19LM, but an RJ. That means it's Canadian. It's got a resistor in it. And that's something. I'm just going to give it a quick clean. Okay, I'm getting carbon out of there, way down deep inside. Just to show you that. And I'm not going to take the paint off. I'm going to leave that on, just for now. Okay, a brand new 50-year-old RJ17LM. Now we don't want to over tight it either, because you want that paint to line up, right? That's a beautiful thing. Okay, now let's get the cover on. It's got an aluminum flywheel, which is kind of cool. Okay. Here we go. Now, a big Phillips screwdriver for the 2 back bolts. You don't make them like that anymore. Okay, now we got to do this with the utmost care. Good. So you'll see that it faces back that direction. Can you see that? I think you can. Now I'm just gonna let, oh, we can even do a cutesy dervy there a little bit. Now is that gonna go in, or did I mess myself up? I'm gonna just spin it. Oh, maybe not. Oh, don't do that to yourself, Bruce. Whew. Okay. Gonna have to come back the other way, eh? Now that should work for now. Just nestle it down on that and fold that over. You hardly see her. And it's just to keep that from punching through. Oh, it's punching through. Boy. Oh, it's probably because I reduced the diameter of it, eh? I'm going to have to epoxy that in there. Maybe epoxy it in really pretty and then trim the top of that off, eh? Well, let's just see if she starts. And then we've got to go on to another project. Oh, we got to get these bolts in. Nothing's easy, guys. It's the second time I've done this, and okay, let's just connect it up and see how it goes. There it is. Just comes in from the bottom. There. Good. That's this one is for the oil filler hole. And there should be one more. My problem, and it's always been this way, is I put something down right where I'm working with, and then I don't remember where I put it. There it is. I wonder if I can rig one of Tecumseh's fancy air cleaners into there. That'd be cool. Yeah, Mrs. P is wondering when I was going to sell this one. Good enough. Okay, I want to see. Oh, first I want to see how high off the deck the blade is. So we turn it off. It can't run, and that is only cutting about 1.25 inches of long. So we want to raise her up just. Oh, I'm gonna have to oil it. Okay, down we go. Give you a little further back shot. On the little downer wanner. And I'm just going to hold on to this ever so tightly. Turn it on and pull it. Do it from the safe side. Don't lose that primer. Well, there's always another way, right? It's like the diesel boys. Okay, obviously some work to do there. How am I going to fix that? Okay, back to the real world. All right, this is the shaft of my 1970 Craftsman Eager 1 Tecumseh. It was a little hard to get off. But there's a keyway in there, not a formed keyway. So I'm just going to get a little brush. I've got one sitting around here. I'll put some anti-seize inside the blade adapter, which should do it. I mean, it was on there. I don't think there's 100 hours on this machine yet. I guess there's no washer, just a washer, but there's 3 bolts holding it on. Now, lately, I haven't been giving her the old crankaroonie on the blades, eh? I've just been using this long extension combination wrench. And if I can get it on as tight as I can that way, that's probably the best. Now, while it is sitting there, it does deserve a small amount of love, don't you think? And you know why they don't make lawnmowers like this anymore? Lost a little oil probably and a little gas. But you know why they don't make lawnmowers like this anymore? Because they'd cost $800 and nobody's willing to do that. Okay, I am trying to get this primer bulb out of here without removing the top. just because it's an old machine and you don't want to be torquing on the bolts unless necessary. And I've almost got it out. There we go. Just need the mildest of pressures underneath, eh? Come on, baby. I might have to change my plan here. I don't know. There we go. It's all it takes, because the rubber's still good, huh? First of all, I'm gonna just check out my yellow Tygon primer bulb. These don't like high heat. Everybody's switching to them, but they're not actually the better of the fuel lines, in my humble opinion. Okay, there we go. Nemo side cutter. Good. Now, this is our new one. And just forgive me, I put a little bit of glycerin on the rubber. I'm going to leave the length the way it is. There's a lot of stuff on the newer Tecumsehs that's very similar. You guys remember the super cool on-off button, right? Those I remember. Good. Let's just see if she starts. Straight pull up. Just like the guy in the commercial. Something's squirting. But it's been sitting for a long time. I felt some gas go that time. There we go. That's good.